So, all right. So you heard about this thing was kind of like a flash in the pan type of news story.
Yeah.
Like we thought, I don't know, I saw videos of one of the guys that were rolling around with Fivio. But hold on, before I get into it. All right, so over the weekend, there was reports of Fivio Foreign getting shot at, and he was in the hospital allegedly, and some person was on Twitter said he got the call and he passed. So there's a lot of misinformation out there. I think a lot of the blogs were confusing themselves on how they're reporting it because they're saying he was good, like everything was kind of like wishy-washy.
Yeah.
But as time went on, Fabio was eating dinner, driving around, having fun, going on a PJ. Like he wasn't touched. He didn't look like he was scathed by anything. But
Yeah.
when I saw that video of the shot up SUV sedan or Suburban, I was like, and saw the video of Fabio Foreign afterwards. I was like, I guess whose body did they catch?
That's what I'm saying. Either nobody got hit and they just hit an empty car and they purposely had an empty car in their stack of cars on purpose for that reason. Or, I think that's what happened. It was just an empty car, to be honest with you. That's what I think. And also, wasn't there a thing on Fabio like being, like he doesn't answer his age and he's like much older than he.
Oh yeah, that was on the Vlad TV.
I can see it now. When I saw these videos of him going on the private jet, yeah, he does look old, like 33.
He's 30. He's 30.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man, he's old for someone who's like.
He's been rocking since 2011.
Yeah.
He finally got on though. It may not happen to you if you're listening, but you may not. Rapping for 10 years or over 10 years, it just may not happen for you. Just
That's funny.
But hold on. I just want to end off the conversation by saying this is that one of the people he was rolling with in Atlanta was taking IG stories of everything.
Yeah. Oh, everything. Yeah. You said, yeah.
And
but not, especially after what's been happening to people when they're posting everything.
Everything. So, I guess dude was just caught up in the whole just being
caught up, or maybe he was secretly trying to plot an inside job and he failed.
Okay, you going on security? I can't even say the word now.
Conspiracy. Yeah. I'm very like, I don't trust people. So like,
but also you got to understand, like, if you're gonna set someone up, you don't want to be in the same car getting shot up with them.
Well, maybe he wasn't supposed to be in the same car. Maybe Fabio was supposed to be in the empty car, and then he decided last minute to go in the other car.
Maybe. This is just another story to tell you that watch those people, those fanboys around you that are just in the entourage and just happy to be there. Get someone that's just, not to say happy to be there, but like, because I'm happy to be there sometimes when I'm just doing my own thing. But that are just happy to be around you and happy to have some type of influence and wants to show that off. You got to be wary of those type of people. You want to show off every goddamn thing.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree.
So shout out to Fivio Foreign for salute to Fivio Foreign and for not being hurt and also not suffering the same type of, I guess, fate as a lot of rappers have so far.
Thank God. I was actually scared, when I seen it. I was like, oh, great.
I was like, not a fucking again, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Montana, did you see this tweet? Like Montana of 300, he was tweeting about how it's very unladylike to have a OnlyFans.
Yeah, I saw that.
Posting your pussy online.
Here's my thing. Mm-hmm. He's mad at people for doing it, but I guarantee he's gone to a strip club and spent money there. I don't guarantee he's paid for an OnlyFans, but he might have paid for an OnlyFans. He's definitely looked at the same pictures girls post on Instagram in their lingerie that they now post on OnlyFans. He's definitely liked one of those pictures. So the way I see it, you're the same one degrading them, even though you claim you're not degrading them. You're the same one degrading them and then saying to not make it. But then if nobody made it, you'd probably call everyone a prude.
But also, at the same time, you can indulge in all of that, right? But is he gonna take anyone home to mama?
No,
I could go to the strip club.
Don't complain if those are the only people you're gonna indulge in.
No. I mean, I can indulge, right?
Yeah.
You know, there's women out, there's white women indulging with black folk that would never bring a black guy back home, right? Why can't that same notion still hold true? Like, I want to be around the freaky girl, you know, sticking dildos down their throats, going to the strip club,
So why didn't
making
you
it
do
clap.
that?
Hold on, chill, watch out. I'm making a point, you know. I'm making a point. I'm just around them type of freaky girls, right? But am I gonna bring them back home to mom? If I'm a king and a king has a flock of harem, right? Kings back in the day had harem, you know, women concubines, you know. He had a queen, but he would go to the concubines to get his freakiest frills off because he would never want to do that freaky stuff with the queen. So he's seen
you
all
do stuff behind closed doors with your girlfriend. That doesn't mean you're not going to take it to your mom. Your mom's not watching you.
You take back the best woman that represents you. You want, because this is what a man does, right?
Then you're going to get bored of the sex and you're going to cheat on her.
Come on. No, that is what the internet has taught you. And he's not talking about a prude woman. He's talking about a woman that's not putting her ass on the internet. You know what I mean? For money. He wants someone that has some fucking decorum. You know that? You know that word? Fucking decorum. So when I bring you around my mom's, you show fucking decorum. And when my mom sees you, she sees me. And when you go out in the streets, they see you, they see me. You know
behind closed doors, it doesn't have to be like that.
No, the behind closed doors, no. But when you put everything on OnlyFans for pornography, you know, it's not that. I can't. I'm speaking for the guys who might be thinking like this. If you out here showing your ass like that, I can't in turn. You will not see me when you see her. You will see her vagina, and when you see me, you will look at me as a simp.
I just think that regardless if you're saying this stuff, you shouldn't be indulging in it. That's my opinion.
That's cap. Oh man, that is. Oh, you know why? Well, expound.
Because I just think it's like you're looking down at these people, yet you're enjoying them. Like, why look down on them and say they're not good enough? Like, you're putting them at the standard of not good enough for anything else in life, but they're good enough for you just when you're horny to jack off to. Like, I just think it's such a double standard, which is a typical of men. So that's my opinion on that.
Isn't that what sex workers are? A cheap thrill?
I don't know. I'm not a sex worker. I've never indulged with a sex worker before. I don't know when.
I haven't even. But from what it sounds like a sex workers at times are just a cheap thrill.
But that's their choice. But then if you look down upon it, then you don't indulge in it, because then you're just a hypocrite, in my opinion.
I mean,
this is like me saying.
Is it being hypocrite? Is it? No. What would make them a hypocrite? He's saying that a king, a man of a certain standard, will not wife you up if you're showing your ass.
But he looks at himself as that certain standard. At some point, he wants to find somebody who's his queen. So then, why don't you start acting like a king too, and stop acting like a grimy peasant, paying $50 to see a girl's naked picture?
Hey man, pussy's not that expensive. I can assure you.
That's just my thoughts on that.
Oh, I hope I never get famous. I've never paid for pussy.
I was what? I
never paid for pussy, but pussies are not that. $50 is you never have to pay that much for a vagina, man.
Okay.
This is a very vulgar episode.
If you have to pay for a vagina, honestly, you are a loser. Flat out.
Yeah.
Period.
Remember how we're talking about vacations and how girls are expecting guys to pay for everything?
Yeah, I remember that.
I ended up speaking with this girl in my DM. She responded to the story, and she said, because she's a flight worker, right? And I was like, I go 50, I've been going 50-50 my whole life.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, since I'm a flight worker and stuff like that, I might buy the tickets and he just takes care of the accommodation. In the back of my mind, I'm like, bitch, you getting that shit for your discount. And the flight tickets, the round trip discount, which you being a stewardess and all that.
Yeah.
And the accommodation always costs more than the fucking hotel, the flights. I don't get it.
That's so true. What the fuck? But I guess, like, I don't know. I guess it's still something.
Accommodations always cost more than the flights. Don't ever get it fucked up.
Yeah, but
Just because whatever you pay for the flight tickets, the combination gonna be like at least
yeah, but
double.
sometimes, sometimes though, how men, like, some men feel less masculine if you, like, if you pay for something that's more expensive, like, they feel less masculine, or they feel like that's not fair. So they feel like some men might actually like that. Like, okay, she's not paying for nothing. She's paying
Mm-hmm.
for something, which is good,
Mm-hmm.
with even though it's with her discount, whatever. But like, and she's letting me still be the man and wear the pants. It's kind of like a power trip for them. Like, be the man, wear the pants, and I can still pay for the more expensive thing and show her that I'm capable of holding this down. You know what I mean? Some men are like that. I've been on.
Honestly, I feel like that's sometimes that's a superficial like gown they put on masculinity, which is not necessarily true. I don't feel like just because you can pay for a trip, it doesn't necessarily mean you're emasculated, or you can't pay for, or a big portion of the trip means you're demasculated. I feel like that's more
But not even
whatever
just
the
for trips, like, even just like
semantics. Huh?
going out, like, to like dinner, like,
Mm-hmm.
if you're doing dinner in a hotel, like, girl pays for dinner, guys pay for a hotel because
Yeah.
one is more expensive than the other. I don't know, that's just I've
Uh,
learned that
we,
in experience as well.
we going to a hotel, bitch. You give me half, man. Fuck that. Man, bitch, you give me half. Fuck that. What do you think this is? Pussy's not that fire. I mean, I don't even like you like that. Like, I got the hotel because I had nowhere else to go. We were OT. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I would smash you with my car if I could. I mean, I am going to smash you with my car. I've already have.
Okay. All right. Anyways, on to the next subject, please, before you start exposing too much about yourself. Please.